Hi, I'm Arif Vakil, Coach and Master Trainer of the GTD methodology. In this video, I'm going to cover the first step of the GTD process, capture, in depth. So first of all, what is capture? Well, capture is the first step of the GTD process that helps you get into control and get a sense of balance of your environment. Capture is often summarized as just getting stuff out of your head. So how do you do that? How do you capture? Well, it's really simple. As soon as something pops into your head, you write it down. Now, as simple as it is, it's a huge improvement opportunity for most of the people on the planet. Most of us are used to keeping thoughts in our head rather than having them out. So therefore, next time, say you're at a cafe, you're having a cup of coffee with someone, and the conversation strikes something for you to do, go ahead, capture that immediately. Or you're at your work desk and you're busy working on an email and you're reminded of something that needs to do either from the email or just out of the blue, go ahead, capture that and get that out of your head immediately. Or you're at a meeting and at the meeting you're reminded of something that you need to do, go ahead, capture that out of your head again. Or you're at home, you're watching TV and just watching TV, you think of something that needs to happen, go ahead and capture that. Or it's end of the day, you're at bed and before going to bed, before calling it a day, you're reminded of something you need to do, go ahead and capture it then. I hope you see that as soon as something pops into your head, get it out. It should take you 5, 10 or 15 seconds or less to get it out of your head, but make sure it is out. If you don't have it out, it'll be like you're having a bunch of butterflies in your head and you'll constantly be distracted all the time. Your mind deserves peace, so make sure that goes out of your head. Now, if you were to do that effectively, you need tools, you need the right gear to ensure that the stuff that comes into your head is captured out of your head. So what tools or gear do I personally use? Well, most of the day I'm either in front of my computer or I've got my phone with me. So I prefer an app that has a desktop version as well as a mobile version. You can use any app, say Microsoft To Do. So take an app like that. In that app, create a list, call it Inbox, and make sure you capture everything into that list only. Resist the temptation to put stuff on different lists within the same app, and also resist the temptation to have different apps to capture your stuff. We recommend having as few capture tools as possible. So 90% of the things that I think of are captured in my primary capture app, be it on my computer or on my phone. However, I do have other capture tools. A popular tool these days, of course, is the camera on our phones. So yeah, sometimes I take pictures of perhaps a business card or meeting notes or a slide from a presentation. However, whenever I do take such a picture, I also make a note in my primary capture app as a trigger, as a reminder for me to process that note. So that pretty much takes care of my digital capture tools. I have physical capture tools. If someone were to hand me a business card or if someone were to hand me some papers for me to look at, that would go into my in tray. If I'm out and about and I happen to pick up a receipt that I need to do something with, that would go into my travel in tray. My final capture tool, my final tool in my arsenal is a pocket notepad and a pen. So you could use this particular notepad that we have from Calm Achiever. I have used this for years. This is a very good notepad to capture thoughts out of your head. Or you could perhaps use a fancier one like this. David Allen calls this the note taker wallet. It's got pockets here for your credit card, and it's got a notepad and a pen as well. You can see this has a fair amount of wear and tear. So this ensures that I've almost always got a capture tool handy. So for any reason, if my phone's not with me or my phone's not working, this little baby is in my pocket. This boots up real fast, doesn't take long to charge up, works without Wi-Fi. It's a brilliant capture tool to have. There are so many ideas, and so many times this little tool has been a lifesaver for me. I've put a note in the description below where you can buy something like this. So there you have it. That's pretty much my capture tool landscape. I have not covered tools like email or WhatsApp where messages are collected for me. These are tools for which for stuff that I think of and I need a tool to get that out of my head. A bonus app that I must share with you. So for any reason, if you're feeling too lazy to write something down or even to type into your phone, install this app called BrainToss. So in case you think of something that you need to do and you want to capture it, just launch this app and speak into it. What BrainToss will do, it will transcribe what you have spoken and email it to your email inbox with the transcription as well as a sound file of what you have just spoken as an MP3 file. Here is my brilliant idea. And there you go. You've got that idea safe, ready for you when you are processing your email. Now, what do you do if you're out driving, jogging, or in the shower and you don't have a capture tool handy with you and you think of something? How do you get that out of your head? Well, apply this trick. Visualize yourself at the next possible moment when you will have a capture tool handy, and visualize yourself having your thought then. Add as much emotional value as you can to you having that thought. So think something like have a picture of yourself screaming, pumping your hand in the air, shouting, "Yes, I got it, I got that thought." Have that picture in your mind and then let it go and continue doing what you were doing. What will happen is at the next possible moment when you do have your capture tool with you, your brain will come back with an image that, hold on, Arif, you've seen this picture before. And at that point, what you were doing is this, and you had this thought, and boom, that thought will come back to you. I have used this trick a number of times and it's worked beautifully. Try that out and let me know if that works for you too. To learn what you do with this, with the list of things that you have captured, I encourage you to please look at our series of videos called GTD for Beginners. Look specifically for the steps where I explain, clarify, and organize. To summarize, the best practices of capture are: ensure that you capture everything that has your attention. So ensure that there are no leaks. And then you have as few capture tools as possible so that you can follow the last best practice, which is you empty these capture tools regularly. Empty means getting it to zero. How do you do that? Well, watch this video where I explain the second step of the GTD process called clarify. Till then, I hope you found it useful. If you did, please give this video a like, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you at our next video. Take care. Goodbye.